Hello, students. Let us start chapter number 2, Understanding Secularism. Imagine yourself as a Hindu or Muslim living in a part of the United States of America where Christian fundamentalism is very powerful. Suppose that despite being a US citizen, no one is willing to rent their house to you. How would this make you feel? Would it not make you feel resentful? इमेजिन करो कि आप यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स ऑफ अमेरिका के किसी भी एक जगह पे रह रहे हो एंड डिस्पाइट ऑफ बीइंग यूएस सिटीजन आपके पास यूएस का सिटीजनशिप भी है बट नोबडी इज़ रेडी टू रेंट यू देयर हाउस. कैसा लगेगा आपको? ऑफ कोर्स यू विल फील रिसेंटफुल एंड देन यू डिसाइडेड टू गो एंड कंप्लेन रिगार्डिंग दिस और आपको कहा जाए गो बैक टू इंडिया. वोंट यू फील एंग्री? ऑफ कोर्स यू विल. योर एंगर may take two forms. First, you might react by saying that Christians should get the same treatment in places where Hindus and Muslims are in a majority. आपको पहले तो दो रीज़न लगेंगे. एक तो लगेगा कि where the Christians are in minority, उनको भी ऐसी ट्रीटमेंट मिलनी चाहिए जैसे वो हमारे साथ ट्रीट कर रहे हैं. This is a form of retaliation, मतलब बदला लेने की भावना. Or you might take the view that there should be justice for all. और हो सकता है आप second option भी सोचें कि नहीं, justice should be there for all. You may fight stating that no one should be discriminated against on the grounds of their religious practices and beliefs. This statement rests on the assumption that all the forms of domination related to religion should end. आपको लगेगा कि कहीं पे भी you will believe that nowhere there should be any sort of discrimination based on religion, races, etc. This is the essence of secularism. ये है basic thing about secularism. In this chapter, you will read more about what this means in the Indian context. Dear students, just look at different hands on this page. Hands of different colors are there. These hands represents different religion. There are some religion which are in majority, some are in minority. How to take all this together comes under secularism. In history, there are various instances of discrimination, exclusion, persecution and torture on the grounds of religion. Persecution means ill treatment, especially because of race or political or religious belief. And in a civilized world, no one wishes for such discrimination based on religion. But एक civilized world में nobody accepts कि किसी भी तरीके का कोई भी discrimination हो based on the religion. Hence, Indian Constitution speaks about values like secularism. Now the question comes, what is secularism? In the previous chapter, you read about how the Indian Constitution contains fundamental rights that protect us against state power as well as against the tyranny of the majority. State here means the country. Constitution mein country means state only. Secularism refers to separation of religion from the state. The actual meaning of secularism is separation of religion from the state. Means there should be no priority to be given to any of the religion based कि वो majority में है. Now the Indian Constitution allows individuals the freedom to live by the religious beliefs and practices. India adopted a strategy of separating the power of religious and the power of the state. In keeping with this idea of religious freedom for all, India also adopted a strategy of separating the power of religion and the power of the state. Hence, it is proved secularism refers to this separation of religion from state. Why is it important to separate religion from the state? क्यों? Why do we need to separate religion from the state? ऐसी क्या reasons है? क्या ज़रूरत है हमें कि religion को separate किया जाए? As discussed above, the most important aspect of secularism is its separation of religion from state power. Already हम discuss कर चुके हैं. Secularism means separation of religion from state. This is important for a country to function democratically. So some of the reasons why is it important to separate religion from the state are for proper functioning of democracy. अगर हम चाहते हैं कि हमारी कंट्री में डेमोक्रेसी प्रॉपर वे में फंक्शन करे तो इट इज़ रिक्वायर्ड. Second, it prohibits the domination of one religion over another. Dominate होता है एक दूसरे पे हावी होना. To protect the freedom of individuals to exit from their religion, embrace another religion, or have the freedom to interpret religious teaching differently. एक बहुत important reason है to protect the freedom of individuals to exit from their religion. Our constitution has provided us with the freedom that we can follow any religion of our choice. So being a Hindu or a Sikh, you can embrace any other religion also. So this secularism protects the freedom of individuals to exit from their religion, अपने religion से हटके embrace another religion or have the freedom to interpret religious teaching differently. What is Indian secularism? Now let us talk about Indian secularism. The Indian Constitution mandates that the Indian state be secular. Constitution says that Indian state should be secular. According to the Constitution, only a secular state can realize its objectives to ensure the following. What are the points? Few of the points are: the Indian Constitution mandates that the Indian state be secular state. One religious community does not dominate another in a secular state. In a secular state, members do not dominate another members of the same religious community. The state does not enforce any particular religion nor take away the religious freedom or individual. The government schools cannot promote any one religion. The Indian state works in various ways to prevent the above domination. First, it uses a strategy of distancing itself from the religion. और इस चीज़ को फॉलो अप करने के लिए इंडियन स्टेट इंडिया क्या करती है, सबसे पहले अपने आप को किसी भी रिलीजन से दूर कर देते हैं. It means there is no official religion in the country. The Indian state is not ruled by a religious group and nor does it support any one religion. इंडिया में किसी भी एक religion को ज़्यादा importance नहीं दी जाती. In India, government spaces like law courts, police stations, government schools and offices are not supposed to display or promote any religion. इंडिया में चाहे वो पुलिस स्टेशन है, कोर्ट है, स्कूल्स है, कोई भी ऑफिसेस है, they cannot promote any particular religion. That means in order to respect the sentiments of all religions and not interfere with the religious practices, the state makes certain conception for particular communities. The second way in which Indian secularism works to prevent the above domination is through a strategy of non-interference. मतलब government interfere नहीं करती है किसी के भी religion belief पे. This means that in order to respect the sentiments of all religion and not interfere with religious practices, the state makes certain exceptions for a particular religious communities. For example, Sikhs wear pagdi, turban बांधते हैं as a religious practice, hence they need not to wear helmet. So एक option बना के रखा हुआ, एक उनको एक freedom मिली है सिख लोगों को कि they don't need to wear helmet while riding two wheelers. बाकी सबको टू व्हीलर्स चलाते समय हेलमेट पहनना है, बट जो सिख लोग होते हैं दे ऑलरेडी वेयर टर्बन, तो उनके लिए एक एक्सेप्शन रखी गई है जस्ट रिस्पेक्टिंग देयर रिलीजन कि दे डोंट नीड टू वेयर हेलमेट. The Indian secularism works to prevent the domination of majority religion over minority. In order to prevent this religion-based exclusion and discrimination of lower caste, the Indian Constitution bans untouchability. In this instance, the state is intervening in the religion in order to end a social practice that it believes discriminates and excludes and that violates the fundamental rights of lower caste who are the citizens of those countries. Similarly, to ensure that laws relating to equal inherent rights are respected, the state may have to intervene in the religion-based personal laws of the communities. कहीं ना कहीं इंडियन स्टेट को कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन को इंटरफेयर करना पड़ता है when it comes to some discrimination which is happening in any of the religion. Otherwise, it is not there. For example, in order to prevent this religion-based exclusion and discrimination of lower caste, the Indian Constitution bans untouchability. Untouchability को ban किया गया. In order to end social practices, the state may have to intervene in the religious-based orders. जहाँ पे कुछ गलत होता है, only in that case, जो state है, वो किसी भी religion के मामलों में interfere करते हैं. In what way is Indian secularism different from that of other democratic countries? For example, the First Amendment of the US Constitution prohibits the legislature from making laws respecting an establishment of religion, or that prohibits the free exercise of religion. एक एग्जाम्पल दिया हुआ है, यूनाइटेड स्टेट्स US Constitution prohibits the legislature from making laws. Laws में ही laws बनाने के लिए ही उन्होंने prohibit किया हुआ है when for respecting the establishment of religion. It means the legislature cannot declare any religion as an official religion. See, US is also a democratic country. तो यूएस में भी एक ऐसा कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन है, यूएस के कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन में भी एक अमेंडमेंट की गई थी कि द लेजिस्लेचर कैन नॉट डिक्लेयर एनी रिलीजन एज एन ऑफिशियल रिलीजन. इन द यूएसए, सेपरेशन बिटवीन द स्टेट एंड रिलीजन मीन्स neither the state nor religion can interfere in the affairs of each other. एकदम से ही सेपरेट कर दिया गया, ना ही रिलीजन स्टेट के मैटर्स में इंटरफेयर करेंगे, ना ही स्टेट रिलीजन के मैटर पे इंटरफेयर करेंगे. बट अनलाइक यूएसए, इन इंडिया द स्टेट कैन इंटरफेयर इन रिलीजियस ऑन द आइडल लेड डाउन इन द कॉन्स्टिट्यूशन. बट इंडिया में एक चेंज है. Though in India also religion is separated from state, still what the constitution says that the state can interfere in religion. For example, untouchability is banned by the law. For example, कहा गया है कि एक एग्जाम्पल बहुत अच्छा सा दिया हुआ है कि untouchability, किसी भी रिलीजन में अनटचेबिलिटी को परमिशन नहीं दी. There is a significant way in which Indian secularism differs. This is the significant way in which the Indian secularism differs from the dominant understanding of secularism as practiced in the United States of America. You have read about how the Indian Constitution intervened in the Hindu religious practices in order to abolish untouchability. In Indian secularism, though the state is not strictly separate from religion, it does maintain a principled distance. But ऐसा नहीं कि हर मामले में वो interfere करते हैं. There is a proper way of it. They maintain a principled distance, vice versa. ना religion किसी भी state के matter में interfere करती है, ना ही state करती है, until and unless it goes against the fundamental rights. This means that any interference in religion by the state has to be based on the ideals laid out in the Constitution. What does the Constitution say? Equality is the main fundamental right. Everybody is equal. So if the state finds any sort of discrimination, then it interferes. These ideals serve as the standard through which we can judge whether the state is or not behaving according to secular principles. So secularism का means क्या है? There is no official religion. That means the state is separated from the religion and the religion is separated from the state. But the Indian Constitution says that the state may interfere in any religious matter if it goes against the fundamental rights given to the citizens. The Indian state is secular and works in various way to prevent religious domination. किसी भी religion को dominate नहीं होने देती. Means हमारा religion आपसे better है या आपका religion हमारे से better है, ऐसा कुछ भी नहीं. The Indian Constitution guarantees fundamental rights that are based on these secular principles. However, this is not to say that there is no violation of these rights in the Indian society. Indeed, it is precisely because such violations happen frequently that we need a constitutional mechanism to prevent them from happening. इतना कुछ constitution में points रखने के बावजूद, still there are incidences where discrimination takes place. The knowledge that such rights exist makes us sensitive to their violation and enables us to take action when these violation takes place. So we should have the knowledge regarding all our fundamental rights, which makes us sensitive enough to take action when these violation takes place. The Constitution कहता है कि all are equal, all religions are equal. So India is a secular state. Means no official language, no official religion at all. Thank you.